Hello everyone! Today I want to talk about something that I think a lot of content creators likely experience, but I don't think that many will openly discuss. And it's the constant chase for views on this platform. I am a victim of this, and I would say I've posted not many, but maybe 2 or 3 videos over the past few months that had a goal of purely chasing a high view count rather than actually creating content. So I just wanted to talk about this for a bit. I think that in the YouTube space, it is very, very easy to get swept up in the excitement of things like just numbers, right? Views, subscribers, comments, and the thrill of having a hit video, a viral video. But there's definitely like a darker side to it, and that's just what I want to talk about today. I think there's definitely a cycle that many creators fall into, and I know that I definitely fall into this as well. At first, you start posting content that you genuinely enjoy, and the channel might be quite niche. For example, with me, it was Halo. For probably 5 years, I'd say, my channel was 95% Halo content, and it might get a few views here and there, and then one day you make a video and it pops off and it goes viral. Suddenly the channel gets more attention, and naturally you want to replicate that success, and you want to replicate it on a frequent basis so that you can make a living income from YouTube and turn this into your full-time job. And that is when the chase for the views begins. The next video, or the next video down the line, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, a month down the line, needs to be bigger, needs to be better, or needs to be on par. It needs to keep that flow of views coming in. You'll start analyzing analytics obsessively, look for patterns, try and understand what worked in that video, what didn't in others. I know personally that I have the YouTube Studio installed on my phone. I check that thing probably, this is no joke, between 8 to 10 times a day. I'm checking YouTube Studio like every hour and 30 minutes, like every 90 minutes. I'm checking it. It's an addiction. It's terrible. I need to uninstall it. I actually stumbled across a video on my recommended that said you need to uninstall YouTube Studio. And at first it was by a small creator. I think it only had a few hundred views, and I believe now it's on a couple 100,000. So it seems like that general sentiment does resonate with a lot of people, especially creators. I think it's easy to no longer see videos as pieces of content and purely as a step forward, as a stepping stone to get a higher view count. And I think I've fallen into that a few times, and it gets risky. When the numbers start to dip even a little bit, it can hit you very hard mentally, and the initial excitement can quickly turn to stress. Sometimes even anxiety, sometimes even self-doubt, and in some rare cases, having a viral video and never meeting that pedestal again can lead to forms of depression. You can have thoughts such as, what did I do wrong in my next few videos? What if I never hit the same numbers again? And those thoughts can creep into your head, and it can affect you mentally, and it can affect the type of content that you might create in the future. And the big thing here is, like I just said, it can affect the content you make. Some creators feel like they need to go bigger, more dramatic, better, and sometimes even riskier. And you might start posting content that pushes some boundaries here and there, or takes a shortcut just to, try and get some views, try and get some attention. And in some cases, people might not consider the impact or potential consequences of that content, both on the audience watching it and themselves as a creator. The constant chase for like more views and stuff can lead to many impulsive and incorrect decisions that might not have been considered in content which isn't chasing views and was purely made to create something enjoyable. So I think it's important to know that while the views may go up temporarily, if you do create riskier content, the cost of doing so can be heavy and might not be worth it. I'm sure we've all seen you know, off the top of our head, I'm sure we can all think of a couple creators, some with millions of subscribers, that have done something like this. And I'm sure what they felt at the time is maybe feelings of like burnout, anxiety, because they weren't reaching numbers, and they thought, I can capitalize on this moment that I've discovered this thing that has happened, to pull back in some numbers. And I just, yeah, I think it's a difficult mindset to break out of when you are on YouTube, especially in the world of social media. It can be difficult to break out of constantly chasing higher view counts, more likes, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, Twitter, whatever platform it may be. I'm sure that people on other platforms, even like artists that are posting things on ArtStation, DeviantArt, whatever, I'm sure they have thoughts like this. People who post their art online, maybe people who do music, I'm sure that they tend to twist and skew some of their tracks slightly to be tailored to the times and things and what's trending, etc. And yeah, I think that in this social media world, success is measured by metrics. It's measured by view counts. It's measured by engagement, and it can really tip some people over the edge. So yeah. Something else is feedback. Feedback like comments and things does amplify those. If a creator gets comments that are received negatively, or a video doesn't perform well, it can feel like a personal failure rather than just feedback, and that can also lead to some struggles mentally and things as well. The reason that I'm making this video, if you've got this far, is because I believe that yesterday, or this might be going up 2 days later, but in the past 48 hours, I believe I posted a piece of content which approached the boundaries of what I should post on this channel. And it was the viral moment regarding an entire football team and a lightning strike happening on the pitch. And that, although it is global trending news and viral clips, etc., which is something that I'm not shy about posting on the channel. I've definitely done some videos about trending news, trending creators, trending games, etc. This one, I think, was slightly too far. So that is why ultimately it no longer exists on the channel. That's not because it breached any TOS on YouTube. There are now 10 to 30 channels, rough ballpark. I think I've counted somewhere in the region of like 15, 16 channels that have posted the exact same clips. There's official news outlets that have posted the same video and are not receiving any repercussions. There's some channels that have 20, 30, 40,000 views now on that video, and who knows, maybe my video could have popped off and got a few thousand views as well. But ultimately I decided that it wasn't right for the channel. Some of the comments helped in that, and it has been deleted. So if you didn't see it, then yeah, sorry, you don't get to watch that video. It's gone. But if you're really interested, you can just Google it and go and watch it yourself. So yeah, that's kind of it really. I just wanted to talk about this. Yeah, I think it's just difficult sometimes. If I don't post a video for 2 or 3 days, or I see that my views over the last 24 to 48 hours are lower than they were the previous, I sometimes feel that there's like this desperation to post a video, whereas maybe I just need to sit back and relax. And if I only post twice a week rather than 4 times a week, it doesn't matter as long as the content is genuine and as long as it's had effort put into it, etc. Not every piece of content needs to be something that is time sensitive and is chasing a quick surge of views for the first few hours or days that it's posted. So yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully in the future I'll try and build a bit of a boundary with my analytics on YouTube, check YouTube Studio less, and try not to obsess over it, because it can definitely lead some people down a bit of a dark path. And I know that personally a lower viewer count and things has really affected me mentally, and I know that a lot of other big creators and things as well said it's likely to happen. Don't let it affect you. And I think I have. So yeah, that's it. I guess I don't feel like I'm in a situation to offer advice, but if I was to end it off with a bit of a positive and maybe to help some people who are also feeling like they're in the same situation, maybe we just need to, take a step back, breathe a bit, remember why the channel was started, remember the passion, and try and chase that again instead of the views. And hopefully the views will come if you create content which you're genuinely passionate about. Some content, yes, can be time sensitive and can be just commentaries, for example, talking about trending news, etc. But maybe try and have your own spin on that content. Cracking some appropriate jokes within boundaries, doing little bits of skits, nice editing here and there, etc. to try and transform that viral content. Yeah, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching this video. No idea what I'll post next. I have had a couple videos in the works that are more IRL style. I've had them in the works for probably 2 months now, and I really need to just edit them and get them posted, so maybe there's some stuff like that on the way. Halo came out with their third person mode and new weapons, so maybe I'll do a Halo video again. Who knows, or maybe some trending news happens again, maybe some creator does something insane, or I don't know, something funny, cool happen. Who knows? That's the joy of this channel. It is it is a mixture, as I've always said. Commentaries, IRL, gaming. So yeah, that's it. Oh, I should really do this as a separate video, but just to end off, I was contacted by a newspaper over here in the United Kingdom, and I believe an article about me is coming out in December, which would be very cool. Not 100% confirmed yet, but an interview did happen. I believe that a transcript is being drafted up, and I'll receive that, in the coming weeks to approve or decline, and then it will be put into an article for December, I think, is the goal. So that'll be cool. If it does happen, I'll let you all know. Yeah, alright, thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.